Isolation Nation, hello, and welcome to the Social Distancing Social Club. I'm Ben Gleib, and I'm on a 2-day fast, day 2, eating 180 calories total per day. Almost a fast. My point is, I'm not going to take any guff from any of you today, okay? No guff. A straight no guff policy. And that applies especially to the second leg of the 4-legged tripod that makes up the quarantine. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Steve Hofstetter.
Hello, everybody. Hello. Unfortunately, I only brought guff.
Oh, you've actually apparently been waiting for guff, man.
Welcome to SDSC. All guff, all the time. If you want to support the show, please do so. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com, of course. Super chat on the YouTube. Throw in those Facebook stars. Do all that stuff. I have a very fun thing to show you guys after the rest of the quarantine is introduced. But for now,
From
ladies
guff
and gentlemen,
to guffaw, we bring it for every episode, some form of guff.
please welcome Mr. Chris Bowers.
Bow wow.
Hey, man, I came here to drink beer and give guff, and I'm all out of beer, so that's what
You're not out of beer. That's ridiculous.
That's true. That was a joke. Is it more fun than your shirt, Steve? I love these new shirts. That one's all sparkly, kind of freaking me out a little bit.
It's floral print.
Yeah, but on the green screen, whatever this camera's doing.
Sequence?
Oh, the green
jiggle
screen
around a
thing
little
is still
bit.
up. Sorry,
It's
let
making
me
it jiggle around a little bit. I like it.
Yeah, I too have a new shirt on, but no one can notice on account of Steve's shirt is seen from space.
All right, I had green screen on. This is
Queen
boring.
Rachel's here. Queen, how you doing?
Queen!
Hi. Ben is no gruff, all scruff right now, right? Am I right?
And
Guff,
and
not
now
gruff,
Rachel is mispronouncing things that aren't even written. It's not gruff.
All right, I need to show you guys. I need to show this. to
Picture
you
a
guys.
billy goat.
So 3 Billy Goats guff. So I got something in the mail that with no card, it didn't say who it was from. The letter was from the manufacturer, or I guess the Etsy person, whoever did this. I was like, thank you so much for ordering this. I hope you really enjoy it. And I'm like, I did not order this. It is a Mets bib.
Yes.
Because any fan
That's a
of
big
the
bib.
Mets doesn't
It is.
know how to control themselves when eating.
Yes, it is.
children
It
are-
is an adult bib. It's orange on the back. It's very, very nice, very soft, very, very good craftsmanship. I have no fucking idea who sent this to me.
That's an adult-sized bib, Steve. That's not for a baby. That's
No,
an
this
adult
is-
human-sized bib.
This is an adult human-sized bib for tailgating at Mets games, even though I don't live in New York.
Well, two things, Steve. That clearly is intended for Mets fans because they're just like, I love Mets, yay! And then it just spills on them. And then 2, it literally disappeared into your shirt.
No. This is intended for
You can't
Mets
see it.
fans.
You
The
can't
reason
see
it's intended for Mets fans is because we go to all 9 innings of a game, and so we have to eat while we're there.
You can also tell it's for Mets fans because it has Velcro on it instead of buttons or snaps or something more complicated.
That's a good point. It's you know why? It's because it makes it a lot easier from us being like fuck this game to be like wait we can win to being like fuck this game, and so it's just kind
Plus, it matches your wallet and your shoes, which is nice. That's cool.
Yeah.
Plus, it also doubles as an X-ray bib, so you can get checked after the Dodgers beat the shit out of you.
You know, the last Mets Dodgers game I went to was the end of the playoffs, and the Mets knocked the Dodgers out. So you can say all you want, Ben. I'm happy.
What year was that, Steve?
2015.
Years ago, my friend.
The
Dodgers.
last
current
time they
World
played each other
Series.
in the playoffs, and the Mets won that series.
That's amazing. And then
Yeah,
they
because
went
the Mets have not have not made the playoffs that one.
We had a comment from Demetria. She said the Velcro is there so they don't hang themselves.
That is a great comment. Jesus Christ. Because it just falls down. That's great. I also got a present this week. The fans in Indianapolis gave me a subscription to Flaviar, or Flaviar, I don't know how you pronounce it, which is a whiskey site or alcohol site where you can have a membership. And my first thing came. So I got a bottle of whiskey and a little whiskey flight.
Wow.
We're going to be using some of that up a little bit.
That
I mean, look, it's no Velcro Mets bib, but you know, whatever. It's nice.
I thought it was mean that they just sent me what was called piggyback just for my profile picture. I thought that was mean. But other than that, it looked like a good whiskey. So I'm gonna.
This is a great time to remind the fans that I don't just love crappy toys, I also love whiskey. Love it.
I want to remind the fans that Ben cannot currently eat or drink.
Oh, that was my question. So 180 calories a day, Ben. Was that 2 Sour Patch Kids? Is that what you're doing? What weird thing
No,
are you eating?
it's not even. That's just the total of
No,
the
he
calories. I'm
brushes
literally-
his teeth once.
I have to skip breakfast. For lunch, I can only have a bag of sugar snap peas. That is it.
Okay.
And then for dinner, I can have a bowl of miso soup. That's the entire diet. Nothing else.
Did you make this up?
My friend Jason made it up.
What diet is this?
Huh?
This is
It's
Ben's
called the
a big-
Miso Hungry Diet. It's the Miso Hungry Diet. Lose so much weight.
Oh, snap. Me so hungry.
Oh,
Ben
pretty
is
good.
putting the die in diet. What are you doing?
I just want to lose a little weight before my birthday, look good, get in that pool, you know what I'm talking about? And I need extreme measures because if you've seen me shirtless, and many of you have, it's not great. And so
I don't. The original hot tub is coming to the party, and so Ben wants to look good. He hasn't seen her in about 12 years. He wants to make sure that he's still in fighting shape.
But the other thing that's important to know is that I somehow gained 0.7 pounds after the first day of this. I don't know how that happened.
Yeah, because this is not a healthy diet. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, when you
There's no
starve
science
yourself,
behind
Ben, your
this.
body conserves all the calories, so they think, oh shit, we're on an iceberg, we're gonna die soon. We better
That's what
save
I
all
thought.
the sugar saps P calorie talk. But maybe Jason's smarter than us. I don't know. We had
He's
a fun
not,
overnight. Speaking of food, we had a fun
Hold
overnight.
on, real quick. Ben, Tam Brown wants to know, have you ever considered developing healthy eating habits?
You know, I'll take that under advisement. I have not thought of it.
I actually did a similar thing to Ben today. What I did is I worked out and then ate whatever the fuck I wanted. So
Steve, you aren't blessed with generations of a belly that just won't quit. You know what I mean?
Ben's torso is actually for his name. It's his initial. It's just a lowercase b.
My posture, if you ever see me on stage, my posture goes from a B to a G to an S, all the weird shapes.
We have a
is
song
your-
by Fergie.
To the B, to the G, to the S. Yeah, I think that
Okay,
is it.
sorry, go
That
go
song was
ahead.
about Ben's posture. I didn't know that's what it was.
I like the idea that
Ben almost fucked Fergie once, but the actual Princess Fergie cockblocked him. It was very weird. He got cockblocked by a Fergie, former Fergie. It was
I
crazy.
think you're joking, but Fergie did hit on me one time. So, at the finale of Chelsea lately, every celebrity in the world was there, and Fergie saw me backstage, and all these like big celebrities watched the show, so that a lot of people knew who I was back in the day. And she's sitting backstage, she's like, I swear to God, she goes to me, she goes, "You're a lot more handsome in person," and fans herself. And I was like, God damn it, am I gonna fuck Fergie tonight? And spoiler alert, surprised nobody. No, I did not, but I definitely far too needily kept checking in with her all night, and and nothing happened, but it was cool.
What is the overnight
I do,
game
Ben.
powers?
When anytime a girl talks to me, I don't automatically assume she was trying to fuck me. That's just me.
No, okay. Bowers. If a girl said to you, "Ooh, you're more handsome in person," ooh, do you think she's wants to fuck you or no?
No, I think she thought I was way more ugly, really, and she's like, "Wow, you're a 7 in person. I thought you were a 5," and give me. Here's the thing. My psyche does this, Ben. When a hot girl walks up to me in a bar and says, "You're really fun," I'm like, "Did you lose a bet?" That's what I think. I don't think, "Oh, this girl wants to bang me." I'm like, "Oh, her friends are laughing because she had to come talk to the guy in the sparkly jacket." That's what I think.
Might I recommend you land somewhere in the middle of these two things?
Is that what you're doing, Steve? Okay,
Yeah,
I appreciate
Where
it.
is that land?
I'm somewhere in the middle of like if someone says one flirty comment to me, I don't assume she's trying to get with me. I assume it's possible, and I keep talking to her. And then if I check in with her and she ignores me, I'm like, nope, turns out I was wrong. I'm not gonna fuck her. And then, but if a woman comes over to me and says like, "Hey, you seem really fun," I don't think, "Man, I bet her friends put her up to this." Like it's you gotta. It's a little in the middle.
I get it's a balance, Steve. That's
Well,
what we're trying to work on.
Yeah, it's a balance, and I mean, in Bauer's defense, you don't think that because you don't dress like he does, even though now you do. And secondly,
It's the only downside of this jacket is when hot chicks talk to you, you think it's a bet. Anyway.
And just lastly on this, I don't think for sure they want to fuck me. I just think I never would have thought they wanted to maybe fuck me. And after that comment, there's a possibility I'm going to give my best game to see if I can make it happen. And more often than not, aka always, it doesn't happen. But I
She
still
came
try.
over, and you were just like, I got a feeling that tonight's going to be a good night.
Yeah, that's how you close the deal with Fergie, by quoting her lyrics to her. We did have a fun overnight game. It went crazy. It was just food puns, to make a pun with food, and I'm not kidding. Well, you know, the Punisher went nuts on this. There might be 137 of these on Facebook and 85 of them on Twitter, and there's a ton of them, and they're all very funny. So I would suggest you go to hashtag SDSC Game on Twitter and check out the Facebook page on Facebook and check them all out. But I've got a few. I couldn't do them all, obviously, but they're very funny. Jeremy had most of them. Jeremy had, I know someone who hates dried grapes, but will give no explanation why. He is unreasonable.
Nice.
Beryl had, a lasagna made with artificial noodles is an impasta.
That would really be the name of it.
Yeah, I'm probably sure it would be. I can't wait. Okay, so we got two more from Jeremy. They're both great. I'm going to count both of them as the winner, Greg, so put them both in as winner. The one says, I'm excited about my friend's new chili pepper business, but don't want to bug him about it too much. No one likes someone jalapeno business.
That's pretty good.
I would like someone jalapeno business.
And
But finally-
that's a shirt. I'm going to get jalapeno business.
And finally, what did Andrew Rivers say when Just Jared asked him if he wanted some ice cream? Sherbert.
That's the winner right there.
So that was the overnight game. Do we have a Night King game,
We
Rach?
did. The Night King game was Embarrass a Movie. I liked Frankie Berman's Steve's Pretty in Pink. And then Anna Hood, which I think is a shout out to yesterday, the teenage boy with the green book in his lap. But my favorite came from Cynthia Cresswell, A Quiet Place, Until I Farted. Congratulations, Cynthia. You're the Night King, Queen, whatever you want to be. You win SDSC front row and nowhere tickets. So shoot me an email at sdsc@comedyjuice.com.
Sweet.
And today's game, so this was trending because this is trending on Twitter because Marsha Blackburn, who is unfortunately a senator from Tennessee, she tweeted that basically, how dare Anthony Fauci write a book during the pandemic, which is weird because she also wrote a book during the pandemic. So
Well, she didn't write it. She didn't write that.
yeah, that's true. She I mean, it would be the first one she's ever read, but the point is that
She didn't read her own book, I guarantee it.
Yeah, she criticized.
The hardest part for her to even read a book is just getting hit in the face by the pop-ups.
It's she's got to read it lower. That's what she's got to learn. So
Especially if it's
anyway,
one of these pop-up books. You don't want that. That's
oh my god. So the point is that Fauci wrote a book, and so what we want to do is what would the title of the book be if it was written by an anti-vaxxer? So if an anti-vaxxer actually learned enough words to write a book, what would they title the book? So, for example, The 7 Habits of Highly Susceptible People. Or You're Dumb and So Am I. Or how about To Kill and Make a Mockery? So the point is, you can take the title of an existing book, or you can just make one up of your own. Just the point is to name the book that an anti-vaxxer would write. And the way you submit is you comment on any of our feeds. But if you want yours to count toward the prize at the end of the show, as well as having a much better chance of being read on air, what you do is you comment with a tip, at least $5 of a super chat, a Venmo, or a PayPal. We'll read those at the end. And as always, if you are in our video front row, you get up to 3 entries for free.
Two.
Two
now.
entries for free.
Two now, yes.
Sorry,
two now.
two.
And speaking of the, we have a bunch of new patrons. So patrons in the Patreon. So I want to announce all those. We had a bunch for C to put his profile picture up. That was very cool. Just as a reference, we have 5 pins left from the original set of pins. So if you want to join the pin level and get one of the 5 last pins, we have 5 left before we do the new pin for next year. We got 5 spots left.
Not for next year, for July. Right.
For July. Well, for July, but we're doing a pin per year, so it's going to come out
Next
in July,
year.
blah, blah, blah. All right, so Callie Reynolds, Macy Reed up to the pin level. Thank you so much. Raymond Benson jumped up to the pin level. Ashley D is the pin level. Amanda Bibens, maybe?
Bibens.
Joined, yep. Shannon
Bibens.
Sway, Andrew H. How did you pronounce the one that you asked for pronunciation, Rachel? You got it, right?
It's Miley. Miley Kwan.
Miley Kwan. Awesome. And Dave Adler is back at the Patreon. So thank you guys for joining the Patreon and becoming
And
Patreon.
Steph Andrews is CEO.
Oh, yes. And Steph Andrews is at the SDS CEO level, which is brand new. We just changed the name. So thank you, Steph, for that. Ben, let's do the front row and get this whole party started.
I love it. Before we do that, a quick story about how I almost made love to Sarah Ferguson from the royal family.
Turn your cameras on.
Turn your
Meanwhile, by the
cameras on.
way,
VFR, join the party.
Rachel, what number are we up to?
Yeah, so we're up to 131. So that means we need 19 more patrons, and Steve will make the picture, that famous picture, a week, you said? Can we do?
I'll make it for my Facebook profile for a week. The picture of
What's a
me
Patreon?
So 19 is quite a lot, Steve. So I really think that if we do get 19 more people, you should give it up for the rest of June.
That is patently ridiculous.
I like the idea.
So the rest of June, but how soon would we have to get them?
Same deadline. So by end of Tuesday, or I'm sorry, end of Saturday.
All right, Ben, introduce the front row. I'll think about it.
Okay.
Okay, it sounds like a plan. VFR, thanks for being with us. We are joined today in the video front row by Steve lopped his ear off. Oh no! Dude, the good news is you're in that lop
It's
club
not
now.
real. It's not,
Not real,
real.
Phoebe. It's a joke.
Not
It's a
real.
joke, Phoebe.
You're in the lop club, dude. The Gleib Club Lop Club. Well done. I love the added detail of the ongoing blood. That's fantastic.
By the way, when you do that, you get a free lop dance.
And a free corn on the lop. You get a free corn on the lop.
And you get
This
a
is,
bunch of free Cheddar Bay biscuits at Rock Lobster. It's great.
That's right. This is, of course, in honor of our ear-lopping themed episode the other day. We are joined by Phoebe Mendez. Everybody who's being eaten with my dogs right now.
My dog. Hey, Phoebes.
Hello, Phoebe. Great to have you with us. We are joined as well in the VFR by none other than Tank Top Parker, everybody.
Welcome back, Jake.
Well, thanks, Al.
Armel's trying to get me to wear tank tops, and that will happen as soon as I stop eating food for another 3-4 months. We are joined by Tamble Bar Mustache. That is hard to say. Tamble Bar
Apparently there was
Mustache.
They're
a lot
doing
of
second yoga instructor.
apparently
What?
Her ear also has been lopped off. Oh no!
proper accidents left, right.
So wait, this is a combination of Sego yoga instructor and ears being lopped off. This is an insane.
My
thing.
God.
You like mashups, Steve. You like mashups.
This is the best mashup.
Diana as well is namaste at home. You are half psycho yoga instructor, half ear lop off. This is incredible. Holy shit. This is amazing. Also, Tamil Bar Mustache, I would like to correct the record. As you pointed out, you did indeed send me a barbecue. Thank you for that. And some amazing food as always by the wonderful Bunster, Dana Z. Bunst. So I appreciate all that. Diana, love everything you're doing. You're doing a lot of poses there that are incredible. Great Steve Hofstetter impression. We are joined also in the front row by one of the favorites of everybody that has ever been here at the show. It is Caps Sideways Still.
Nice.
Back at you, girl. Right back at you, girl. She's still sideways, am I wrong? It's Caps Sideways Still. We are joined in the front row by Shannon Burke, everybody. Those women need to get straightened out. They really are not standing properly. That's not how you stand. We're joined by JP, feature winner, Sleepy Bear. But welcome. Alexander Breyer's with us.
I just heard Jesus Christ from someone in the background.
No, it was me. Definitely the tech was thrown off guard.
Did someone punch that unicorn in the face? Why is it nose so crooked?
If you guys are curious, the best way to serve that unicorn is unicorn on the lob.
Wait, Alex, I thank you.
Oh my God, it's like looking into a mirror. That's incredible. We are joined by Patrick Fast Track Yoakley, everybody. That'd actually be a good helmet to wear in a storm. You should wear that when storm chasing. That's what you should do. You do? Oh, good. Also, it looks like it's a little too small for your head and it's smashing your face together. You just feel like, it's not smashing your face?
It's perfect fit.
Okay, well, that's a little cocky, don't you think?
Yeah, it sounds like it's a perfect fit. You're like,
Perfect fit if you're trying to work at a drive-through and you want no one to understand the order being read back to you.
And have you ever worn a motorcycle helmet?
I have.
How often?
How often?
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out. You know what? Never mind. That's better than my joke. That is better.
once Ponch from Ponch and John wanted to fuck Ben, and he wore the motorcycle helmet then.
Let's just say I got out of a couple tickets that were about to be written for me by Eric Estrada, if you know what I'm saying.
He's currently working 4 tips.
It's like, you want to go back to my place for a little chips and salsa? I know the guac's extra, but I'll pay.
Hey, very quick, Zara is doing a little challenge right now where she's doing a wall sit through the entire front row. If she can do that, then somebody's going to donate $100 a scaff. So she's dying right now, so maybe we should take a little longer. Hey, Joe Payne's here, too.
Man, hurry.
Keep her on camera, then. Please keep her on camera, Taylor, until the done. You're going to? Great.
Man, hurry.
We got Joe Payne here. Joe Payne exhaled a great amount of smoke, and I took too long to get to you. So next time, wait like an hour till we exhale the smoke. It'll be a better time. Zara is texting somebody now. Is that allowed during a wall sit? I don't know. We are joined. We are joined by Greg Burns, Brain Cells Jackson. Everybody, great to have you, Greg. We're joined by Sean Ehrlich, who, as always, his teddy bear is a yoga enthusiast.
That's a great way to do it, Sean. Nicely done.
We've got the very vertical Steph Andrews, everybody. Hello, Steph. Great to have you there.
Hey, Steph.
So nice to have you. I love seeing both the top of your room and the middle. No need for you to turn the camera horizontal at all.
It'll be your first time you didn't get notes. I do like that pineapple on your shelf. That's kind of fun.
That's true, and you wouldn't see that if the camera was the proper way. So it's a great point.
I don't know, a pineapple? I don't know. It looks like a pineapple.
It looks like a pineapple, yeah. Yeah, it's a pineapple.
All right, cool. That's what I thought.
So it seems like an odd place to keep a pineapple, but I do like it.
Yeah, my sister just brought it in.
You what?
My sister just brought it in. She's like, I got you a pineapple. And I went, why?
Put that on the shelf. Put that on the shelf. Books. I love it. We are joined in the front row by Emily. Did yoga that one time. Ronald. There it is. There it is. The Red Riding Hood scarf, a.k.a. yoga mat in an emergency situation. We are joined by Brad Clark, who not only is in the cosmos, he's apparently on the way to heaven.
Well, this is also the closest Brad's ever gotten to yoga, which is still pretty far away. I'm assuming, Brad. I'm assuming you're not a big yoga guy, Brad.
Now, I don't know if you're allowed to gyrate during a wall sit either. Also, I've never heard of that. Maybe you are. I don't know the rules. I don't know if there are any rules. I'm not complaining. I'm saying, I like it. We are joined by the Guff fella himself. It's Frankie Angles Notaro. We are joined by Aranka Ashtanga Haneke. You were on the wall too, but then you left the wall to do this mustache thing. Oh my God. That's incredible. And
They lopped off yours and mustaches.
You can't hear anything. I get it. This is such a weird combo. I love it so much. I love it so much. We're joined by Anna Sunpose Hood, everybody. My goodness, you look different. You look very different. And we're joined by Chris La Medicine Balls.
Wait, Anna's yoga pose was downward facing Muggleton.
Are you holding incense there, Chris?
Yeah.
That's the way he sets the mood. You can tell when the incense smoke starts to all of a sudden aggressively be pushed into one corner of the room, you know it's showtime. We're joined.
No, he uses
What kind
the
of
incense to
incense are
prove
you
the
lighting?
guitar the fan's not on.
Yep, the guitar is still rocking, by the way. You can see that. The guitar is still moving. Look at the way he delicately caressed the guitar's bottom.
It's okay, baby. They're talking about you, but it's good. It's good.
We're joined by Cassie Nolan here in full yoga attire. They should call it yoga attire, by the way. It's a great.
yeah, yoga tire.
Hello, Cassie. We are joined by Regina W, ladies and gentlemen. The W stands for why is your camera vertical, but we love it. We don't have it.
I'm on my phone.
Yeah, you can turn it this way, though, and then it fills the whole frame. It's magical. Watch. Boom! Success. And all I want to do is just go longer and longer for Zara to be more challenged and more challenged because I know you're. So she can give me the double barrel flick off. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Right back at you. Joined by Abby Wright, joining us from an outdoor meadow situation.
She's meditating.
Oh my God.
Oh God.
That was really good, Bowers.
Thanks.
I like that a lot. It's Ray Namaste Benjamin, everybody.
What is Panos saying?
You are a sprout?
Oh, a sprig. It's from the movie.
This is the part of the video front row where we always take a seventh inning stretch, 5-minute break. Zara, stay where you are. We're just going to stretch it out. Relax ourselves. We are joined by Curtis Mason, everybody. Kevin Smith, Fat Man shirt. Love that. Love that. We are joined by Wendy Swerdlow, everybody.
What's up, Wendy?
Good to see you, Wendy. And we are joined by Lindsay Brown, everybody. I thought you were holding a little baby's hand. That's your foot. You're holding your foot.
Isn't her foot?
I did think it was a little baby's foot. I did. That's funny.
And we can't check in on her shelf life on account of the virtual background. We are joined by Psycho Yogurt Instructor.
Spread the food around. Make sure you have a spoon ready.
Oh my God.
This is how you eat yogurt, guys, if you're unfamiliar.
Take off the seal. And then my last tip for instruction is the downward dig.
Well done. Well done. Thank you so much. A lot of people here are yoga phobes. They don't know how to do yogurt, and you've just hopefully created breakthroughs for a lot of people. We are joined also. I think now is the time. Well, let's go do Leedy first. Hurry. Well, Princess Fergie and I are in a boat. We're in a rowboat. It's away with the watercolors. The intelligence on the iPad is Lady Leedy Corbin, who will draw today's festivities and proceedings, and sitting in it. Raising money for Steel City AF, the Arts Foundation, right now, and every day a great portion of the money of this show goes to the Steel City Arts Foundation, but a little extra today on account of Zara's wall gyrations in basically a Wonder Woman costume. You gotta love it. Zara bending live from Australia, everybody. You've done it. Well done, Zara.
Wait, we just had another 10 people come in. Oh, you did it. You're good.
You did it. That's the
Zara.
video front row, Zara. You made it. Yeah, May. Hey, Leedy, can you do that filter you were doing in sound check real fast? I want
Oh
everybody to see
God.
it. Please, it's so funny.
Taylor just said no, but yes, I can. It just might take me a half a sec. And
I've warned you all.
Oh my God, baby.
Take it away.
Make it stop.
This stinks. This is Kevin's motorcycle helmet. It stinks. $100 and can someone take this off for me?
for context, Ben, when you weren't here in sound check, I said I'd be when I put on the filter to try to.
Is there any chance you can put that back on for 1 second, please?
Or I didn't realize he was so much smaller
You
than
two
mine.
look like you're going to trade lunch money.
Can I just say, I think you draw really good.
Thank you. I use exclusively crayons.
That's incredible because if you leave my heart out in the sun, it will melt like a crayon.
Oh my God. Do we have
I'm
comments?
horrified.
My mom told me I can't hang out with you anymore.
All that laughter fucking salted my game, you guys. Fuck. Call her some salt. I needed a little pepper right about then, okay? So fuck all you. Also, I had the haters gonna hate salt pepper shakers. I'd be like, boom, boom, right now. You know what I'm saying? Fuck all y'all. And that is the VFR.
By the way, also, my mother said I can't hang out with you anymore is also what Fergie said to him. So. Fresh wounds, old wounds.
We do have two great comics returning. To champion Kira Soltanovich is back. Kira, how are you doing? Woo! Here. There it is.
Not the only one, Zara, who has cleavage. Did you know that? I'm doing a laptop sit for charity, guys. I've been doing it this whole time. I raised $15,000.
Also, let me just say, you didn't even have to come and frame there, Kara. I would have recognized that crotch anywhere. You've been friends with
I get it. Why don't you go have your lunch, Gleib? It's 3 stamps, right? Isn't that what you need a hooker to wash it down? Oh my God. When isn't Ben on a diet? When is he? What is happening? Ben's like, well, I'm drinking my own urine. Not a lot. I don't want to go overboard.
The diet's called You're in Your Way to Perfect Health, and it's...
You're in your way to perfect.
That's beautiful.
By the way, thanks for telling me it to log in at 2:45, and then an hour later, I'm in the toilet right now. All you people doing yoga, you childless yoga people, hiding from my children. Look at this, 3 string cheese. That's all I have to survive for the rest of this show.
Kill for 3 string cheese. I would blow it out.
Hofstetter, I love your filter as well. Is it on extra Jew? Jesus Christ, Hofstetter!
Also have a brand new comic straight from the South Sudan. A cow. Jumbo is here. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Woo! Here. Dirty.
Where'd the cow go?
Did he leave?
Yo,
Oh, I hear him.
I'm here.
Oh, there he is.
We hear him.
There he is. Now you can turn your camera back on.
Wow.
Okay, there you go.
Guys,
How you doing, buddy?
how you guys doing? I'm good, thanks. I think I need to start hanging out with you guys. I haven't missed this much jokes ever since I started my career. Missed so many jokes today.
That's
Wow.
nothing to do with where you're coming from. It's just literally nobody knows what's going on the show, even us.
Yeah, we get only about half
Yo,
the
I
jokes
started-
we make. That's the crazy part.
I started questioning my sense of humor. I was like, do I really know this thing?
Cal, you're exactly right, because the slogan of the show is it's Social Distancing Social Club. You'll question your sense of humor.
Wow, nice one.
Exactly.
Nice one.
Rachel, we got anything coming in before we get
This-
the show started here?
Yeah, we do. So we had some overnight generals from Tam. She had said, "It's Sunday evening. I'm catching up on Saturday's show. I just got to the ram a down our throats joke Ben made, and and then she said, this coming Sunday, June 13, marks 1 year since Ben laid down his Punderful Wizard of Ha-Has taunt to the Punisher. Nearly a year later and still no showdown. Thanks to the Queen for reading my comment on the show. It helped spawn many stretching for jokes with Ben Gleib references since I'm still so proud I got flipped off by Ben for that."
Who wrote this?
Tam.
Tam? Okay, let me just say it right now. Two facts. I am the Punderful Wizard of Ha-Has. And secondly, I'm ready anytime, Jeremy. Let's set the date right now. Right now.
Friday.
Friday? I mean, I need a little bit more time, but other than that. Oh, Friday's good. I'm down with Friday.
Yeah, if
See,
Jeremy can
Friday.
make it. Okay, Jeremy, message me. We'll figure out a time in the next, we'll announce. But yeah, we definitely need to have a pun off between Jeremy and Ben. That does make sense. We've been wanting to do that for a while, so be perfect.
Any Jeremy time, any Jeremy day.
Shots fired.
We had Bunce say, wait a second, so no food for Ben, no whiskey for Bowers, and a wacko shirt for Steve. I'm sorry, so no food for Ben, but whiskey for Bowers. The world is upside down.
Yep, and also Rachel's not getting laid, and I'm getting laid all the time. I don't know what's happening.
Is this the 50th episode where we're pretending to be each other? Is that what's happening?
Alexander Breyer said, the problem with TikTok is that it's taking away years of horizontal film training.
I know. So stupid. It's just a far inferior way to shoot video. You just
know
don't
what?
get into the
Ben,
scene. So dumb.
mean, I love it when it's straight up and down. I hate having to turn my phone sideways. I hate watching videos that way. I just like watching them straight up and down. That's why I like TikTok. I'm sorry. I just don't like that.
Wait, but it's all because of laziness, though. We'd rather have it be in our hand the way it is than just go like this. So we're changing.
For sure, but everything I do is about laziness.
Going for an angle.
Frankie says maybe they're just going for an angle.
No, all my decisions are based on laziness, Ben. What's the laziest thing I can do right now? That's what I usually go with.
How do you feel about it when it's a horizontal video, but that's just on your phone the right way, like normal way, but you see it small and horizontal? You cool with that?
No, I hate that I have to turn my phone. It pisses me off when they're filmed that way. I'm like, just film them straight up and down like you're supposed to. Quit turning sideways like you're Scorsese. It's a fucking iPhone video.
By the way, Ben, you might be on a diet, but Bauer's on a strict workout regimen where he goes like this.
I have carpal tunnel in my shoulder from turning my phone too much. That was my problem. I went to the doctor.
Yeah, Bowers has the old phone shoulder.
Yep. That's exactly why Bauer's shoulder and wrist is sore. It's from turning his phone too much.
It's called phone mo, and it's a terrible thing.
Last couple, we had Patrick Yoakley tip Scaff $60, so thank you, and then Anna Hood tip Still City $25. Thank you guys so much. And then we had, to start us off, Randy Longmire tipped Kira and said, I don't know if it's legal for me to pay you for that intro, but I'm doing it anyway. So.
I'm just going to turn that money around and donate it to myself.
We should hurry up and introduce Kira so she can mock me for 5 minutes.
I will not, Stephen. I will not. Looks like if you stare at it long enough, a 3D dinosaur comes out. I will not say that.
Also, Kira, just for the record, I am the string cheese, so you're eating me all episode long, just so you know.
You're the string cheese?
Of this episode, of this show, yes, he's the string cheese.
It is a little sweaty.
By the way, Kira,
just walk outside.
If
I know. It's just a little Jew-do. That's what I call it.
Kira, I don't know if you know this, but I get to keep your tips if you don't find Waldo by the end of your set.
Make sure I'm looking real good.
Jew-do, a.k.a. Mountain Dew. Which mountain? Sinai.
And we're caught up.
We caught up. Well, let's get right to her. Then coming up now, returning champion. So she had the anyway. She went in front of me at the Supernova show. It was one of the best sets I've ever seen in my whole life. My friends have been losing their minds for a week about it. It's Kira Soltanovich, everybody!
Losing their minds. And Bowers, do you know that you have the little horns behind you? Is that on purpose? Is that? I love it. I love it. You got a red jacket on, little devil horns. By the way, a show with, right? Everyone sees it now, right? We all know. I did do a show with Bowers a couple nights ago and met his girlfriend. Holy shit. She is smoking hot. Smoking! I thought I was renting her. I swear. They are so cute, and they had matching outfits on. My husband and I can't even agree on which ramen place to order takeout from. And these two are like 5, 6, 7, 8. They even like synchronized. They were like this. I was like, oh my God. Relationship goals. It's too late for me. It's fine. It's too late. I love how Joe Payne looks like he is sitting in an IKEA showroom trying to pass it off as his house. This is
my house. There's a lake outside.
IKEA does lighting like that too, Joseph. All right.
The cleaning lady comes tomorrow.
He comes with that showroom. It's fine. I love this show. But here's the thing. Like, every time I do this show, it's getting more and more Rocky Horror as we go on.
You're not wrong.
People have props? You people messing up? What is happening? I've done this show for the last, year plus, right? I don't know, however long we've been doing this. And now people are like, it's an inside joke wrapped up in an innuendo, and it's called miscarriage, and we're all dressed as one. People are bleeding on your show. What's happening? I have no idea. I love it. Don't get me wrong. I love it. I love all of your fans. They're fantastic. I don't know why Brad is wearing a helmet in outer space, but I love this show, and I know I make fun of. I'm not going to make fun of you, Steve. I'm not going to make fun that your background looks like you're trying to be in an undisclosed location. I'm not going to make fun of it. That you also look like Edward Snowden, who's going to tell us more things that the government is doing to us. I'm not going to say that because you're a sweetheart. And I've done your artificial intelligence show or whatever that. What was that? You know this about Hofstetter? Oh, you don't know that he did a show with what is it? What is it called?
Know virtual reality. They know.
Virtual reality. Virtual reality. I forgot. I'm sorry. I'm 101 years old. He's eating cheese. Do you understand? This is why I do this. I eat cheese. I eat specifically my kids' snacks for 3 weeks straight. That's all I eat. And then I don't have a bowel movement for like 15 days. And then mommy has to go in the bathroom and finally get some fucking peace and quiet. That's why I do it. Sit in the bathroom for 72 hours straight, and I don't have to deal with these fucking kids. Where did you go, Benjamin? Benjamin? I went to go take the male pill after listening to my kids' stories.
I was just going to find something. I was going to find a prop. Don't worry about it.
Gotcha. I get it. Some more props. And here's the thing. My kids are home all day. Can we open up, please? I don't care. I know. I get it. We're all like, it's a pandemic. People are dying. I don't care at this point. I don't care. I'm willing to risk it. I will do hand sanitizer enemas for the rest of my life. Okay, these kids every day they wake up, they act like they live in a retirement village. They're like, "What's the activities for today?" This isn't the Love Boat. What are you talking about? I don't have anything planned for you. What do you? Well, didn't you like make us a surprise scavenger hunt? What? No, you know what? Go outside and look for mommy's dreams that never came true. They're scattered.
Oh shit.
I only have 1 minute left. These are fast. So here's the thing. I like that you guys do all of your the front row and you talk about all your allergies. I get it. But I saw someone with a picture of Hofstetter with a helmet.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
My kid has that helmet, and I will never let her wear it again. Never wear that again because that is the most frightening thing I've ever seen. All right, guys, that's my time. Thanks.
Kira Soltanovich over to Kira Soltanovich. Tip jar is open. Please tip because she really buys her kids bike helmets at Walmart. So, tip jar is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. Do all of that stuff.
And Steve, I wanted to announce now I'm wearing your new merch. If any of you are interested, it's in the merch store.
My artificial intelligence show, which, by the way, it's just called SDSC. All right.
And if people wonder what SDSC stands for, it's so dumb, sorta comedy.
So, Kira, how much of this hating your kids is an act, and how much do you actually hate them?
I would say 90-10. You figure out which one's which.
If she bought them this helmet, I know which the 90 is.
Karen, my best friend from high school, his middle daughter is she's just a person. She's like 8. They were coming home from Canada, and at the border, she says, "I don't know these people." For 2 hours, she would not come off of it. They were in the thing. They got detained by they're like, "Honey, tell them you're our daughter." She's like, "This isn't my family. Someone help me." For 2 hours. Years old.
Let me tell you a true story. I was in vacation. I don't want to look. I'm not trying to say I'm better than you, but I was on vacation with my parents in Reno, Nevada. I'm not. I grew up very privileged, very privileged.
Hey, the pie gal in Reno's no joke, man.
We were at a hotel pool, and it's all Soviets, right? And none of them want to they all attach like any kind of security guard, even a hotel security guard, to the government, right? So no one wants to get deported. We weren't citizens yet, and we're in the pool and we're losing our minds. We're throwing like pool lounge chairs into the pool, like using them like a canoe. Security walks over to my mom and they're like, "Do you know these kids?" And she goes, "I have no idea who's these kids." I'm so glad you're here. Please remove them immediately. That was my childhood. So I can relate to that 8-year-old.
Oh, you were a kid. I thought this happened last week.
You know what? This is going to be, instead of a drinking game, it's a cheese game. Every time.
Did I ever tell the story of the adults only?
Feel bad.
Did I ever tell the story of the adults only pool?
No,
I was at so this was on my honeymoon. I was at a resort in Mexico, and there was an adults only pool at the hotel. And so but there was this idiot family with their kids that were splashing around and screaming and like doing all the stuff that is the reason that there's supposed to be an adults only pool, so you don't have to deal with that shit. And so like just very politely, I just say to the mother, I was just like, "Oh, excuse me, but this is an adults only pool." And she's just reading like a People magazine and just like flips the page loudly. Just like do one of those things where I'm like, "You're going to rip your page to make this point." But either way, so she's pissed off and she won't do anything about it. And I ask her a second time, she won't do anything about it. So then I just start yelling to the kid. I was just like, "Your parents are Santa Claus. You're probably adopted." Saying that stuff. And she got so mad at me, and I was like, "Oh, I'm sorry. This is adult conversation. That's why it's an adult."
You played Marco Fuck You in the pool? Fuck
like,
you.
If you don't want your kid to grow up fast, don't bring him to an adults only pool, okay?
And as I sadly walked away from the pool with my parents, I then learned Santa Claus was not real.
More so that you were Jewish.
Made it a little bit less sad, took the sting away a little.
Rach, we got any tips coming in?
Yes, of course we do. Everybody loves that crotch.
That's a shirt.
This fall on CBS.
Everybody loves that crotch. That's a Fox show for sure.
Kira crotch ton of tips.
Zara tipped you and said, "You're one of my favorites. I'll go full bra off with you any day." Specify. What?
Placebo. Get it right, Rachel.
Placebo?
It's one of the romance languages.
Oh.
Siba.
I mean, it's the
What
least
is it?
romantic of them, but it is one of them for sure.
Sounds like I've never heard of that in my life, and I guess I'm not surprised. Right. That's what I thought it was, placebo. Anyway, dear May tipped you. He said, "I have no words. You're too amazing, and I love you." Front row Steve, $10 for Kira to buy more string cheese.
One left, guys.
You got a while. You might want to make it last. Abby tipped you and said, "The comparison to Rocky Horror is surprisingly accurate."
Throw rice next time, guys. Throw rice. If it gets in your keyboard, it'll be worth it. By the way, when Steph Andrews spoke,
Greatest accent, right?
anyone can be Australian. Did you guys know that?
Let's see. We also had Jake Parker send you $10 and said, I've never wanted someone to insult me more than watching Kira take down the 4-legged tripod."
Hey, she really got me with all those jokes about how hot my girlfriend is. That was fun.
Kira, here's a picture of me as Brad from Rocky Horror Picture Show.
Yeah, I know.
We did this last time.
That looks amazing.
I've got I put a vibrator in my crotch to make it look like I had a dick.
Yeah, that's why you did.
Yeah. Darn.
It wasn't on.
To make it look like you had a dick, sure.
Not be able to function. Brittany Benjamin tipped you $5 and said, "In
Oh,
case
you kept it on the
need
outside. Okay, I'm sorry. I didn't know what you meant.
in case you need to buy toast for the next show."
We're on the same page.
Tam Brown tipped you and said, "Absolutely amazing crowd work / set. We absolutely love how you come for the hosts. It is fire. We're a bunch of weirdos, and it just keeps getting weirder on this show. We can't even explain what's going on here. We're just the ones doing it."
Not making fun. It's all jealousy. It's all jealous. I'm jealous of Steve and his independence. He gets to fly somewhere tomorrow. I don't care if it's some dirtbag place like Philly.
Reno.
He gets to go somewhere. Or whatever. Where are you from again, Hofstetter?
You're also, let's see, Kim Stewart sent you $10 and said, "I've missed you. Don't stay away so long next time. Great set."
Namaste.
Alexander Breyer, you trying to describe the show seemed like a little too on the nose, and we think the shows our kids watch are weird.
Only problem is there is too much humor happening on show. Too much humor. Bring Snowden back. Snowden? Snowden, why are you allowing this show to continue in your home country?
What I think's funny is I'm pretty sure that if you go on vacation as a kid and to Reno, it's because your parents are on the witness protection program. I could be wrong on that.
I'm also pretty sure that her parents told her it was going to be Tahoe ahead of time, and then just went
If you're interested in witness protection program, we have wonderful Russia package if you want to come here.
It worked for me,
everywhere.
Edward Snowden.
We have a shining example right here. We allow them to stand on plain wood background and wear colorful shirts.
Come to Russia. We'll make sure you disappear. I like it. I get it. Rach.
All right. We also had LaBelle tip $5 and said, "I loved your set. It's so awesome when a comic comes on, it does actual crowd work, and you can feel that you're enjoying it. Come back soon."
Awesome.
I'm going to put that in my press kit.
Bunst Tipchen said, for Rocky Horror comrade Soltanovich, where's your Tavarsk hat?
Oh, yes, Tovarish means friend. See, it's a beautiful language.
Yeah.
Tovarish. Yeah, I have it. I'm gonna go get it. I'll be right back.
Are you allowed out of the bathroom?
It's in the bathroom.
And let's see, last one that came in, it's a general. Tam Brown tipped Steel City and said, donation. By the way, Zara wall sat for 13 minutes and 29 seconds.
Wow.
Nice job.
Very
All
impressive.
right, thanks,
By the way,
guys.
before our cow set, I just want to say that during sound check, I said, hey, it's great to have you on the show. Just a heads up. There's a lot of inside stuff on the show. Don't feel lost. Don't worry. Everybody who does it for the first time feels lost. And holy shit, this episode in particular, thanks for joining us again.
So coming right now, everybody, he's brand new. He's friends with Long John. It's a Cow Jumbo, everybody!
Yo, thanks, man. Do I start my set now? Oh yes, yeah. It felt like I'd gone for a weekend with my white friends or something like that. I wasn't understanding what was going on. Yeah, but it's really beautiful to be here. I'm from South Sudan, Juba, South Sudan, which is like the youngest country in the world right now. We broke out of Sudan. It was like a big country, Sudan. So they took the big part, then we took the small part. But our part has the oil and all the resources, so they took the rest. And we are 9 years old. So we are 9 years old as the country, and then in a few weeks we'll be making 10 years, yeah, which is a big milestone for us. We are celebrating it, going all big. But I understand you might be like, nah, 10 years. America has been here for hundreds of years. You don't understand. The thing is, 10 years for the first time as a country. It will be the first time we will use the word 10 years ago as a country. Like, we have never told stories where you tell people 10 years ago I was here. Like, whenever we tell stories of 10 years ago, we end up entering another country. Start crossing the border. You're like, shit, I'm in Sudan. I'm back in colonialism. Yeah, it's a young country. Listen, my country is so young that as a country, we don't have history. Like, Americans can go to hundreds of years ago with history, but 10 years, what am I going to tell you? Like, we had the first president, he died, and we are here. There's nothing else I can tell you. If you want history, we're going to make it, yeah? Like, we don't have ancestors, man. You guys have ancestors from people that started the liberation and helping the country. Abraham Lincoln, I read your history and all that. We don't have those people. In fact, 10 years, I am an ancestor in my country. Like, they are discussing about me right now. You don't know how much, like, it's, you guys put this show at 3 p.m., right? Which is the time difference on my side. It's midnight here. And I had to wait for like a full hour listening to jokes that I was out of touch. I'm like, fuck, I need to sleep. But let me hang on. But it took me to the conversation I had a few months ago with one of my baby cousins. I have a very smart baby cousin who once came to me and asked me about, when the George Floyd thing happened and there's a lot of crazy stuff. My cousin asked me, what are white privileges? And I was confused, yeah? Because this is a young baby. I'm like, okay, so listen, let me try to explain to you. White privileges is when white people get stuff or get opportunities that black people can't get, but they get them because they're white. And then she looks like she understood it, yeah? And then left and came back in the following morning and then said, so listen, if it is 4 p.m. in New York, it's probably 10 a.m. in another state, maybe in Boston, but in the same country. But if it's 4 p.m. in South Sudan, it's 4 p.m. in all the corners of South Sudan. Is that also part of white privileges? And I was like, wow, that's a good way to look at it. I came to think about it, right? I don't think it's part of white privileges, yeah? Here's the thing. I think America fucked up so much. With 300 years ago of slavery and all that, I think America fucked up so much that they can't afford to sleep at the same time. Somebody needs to keep night's watch. You don't know when. You don't know when payback is coming. You are not sure. You're like they can't. They can't forget this easily. But it's crazy. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. I was born in a refugee camp in 1997, and made out of the refugee camp after 6 years. I stayed there until I was a kid. Then things have been going pretty well for me with comedy. I discovered comedy 5 years ago. I've been doing comedy across Africa. That's where I met Long John. I met Long John in Uganda, and I started a campaign for my fellow refugees where I'm like collecting stuff and taking them back in the camps. I collect clothes from my friends, things that my friends don't need, take them back to the camps and all that. And it's beautiful, yeah. But I came to realize that I've got black friends and white friends. And whenever I go to my black friends, they usually give me stuff that needs to go, yeah. My black friends will give me shirts that are like, done, like this one is done. This guy has nothing to do with this anymore. It needs to go. Then when I go to my white friends give me very new stuff. They give me, it's almost like they just came out of the store, just buy clothes and like, listen, take this, go give this out, yeah? Like they give me clothes, new shoes, beautiful Nike shoes, and I'm caught in between. Who really needs these shoes? Like refugees need rice. No, not Nike shoes. So, I got a bunch of Nikes. I got a bunch of Nikes ready there. But it's beautiful. Comedy really gave me an opening eye. I met my ex-girlfriend through comedy. I met my ex-girlfriend in South Africa. I was doing a couple of gigs there, and I did well. I was headlining a show. I did a very, very great job. And she was touring, right? She was from Australia. And she came to Australia like to tour around and then go back. Then we met at the show, did well. I found a girlfriend. And I hope if I do well here, I'll also find another girlfriend. Like maybe that's my call. But the thing is, so my girlfriend and I stayed for a couple of months, about 6 months, and then into the pandemic, we didn't make it out. The thing is, my girlfriend used to smoke, right? And actually, she still smokes. And everyone that I could introduce my girlfriend to, like, she's Australian, you just want to get the visa and go to Australia. I'm like, come on, guys. Okay, I want the visa, but I can wait. I'm not in a hurry. Like, we can take the process until I'm ready. But my stepmother had an issue with my ex-girlfriend. My stepmother, because my ex-girlfriend smokes, and my stepmother is like, yo, you can't marry someone that smokes. It doesn't make sense. I'm like, you need to stop telling women what to do, yeah? She smokes. I don't care. I'm not going to touch her lungs. I know what I'm going to touch. My stepmom is like, you don't understand. It's not about what you're going to touch or anything, but I raised you because your father passed on when you were young, and I raised you as a widow, and I don't want you to go through the same process. Smoking kills. In 20 years, smoking is going to kill. And I'm like, listen, I know smoking kills. In 20 years, I will have gotten my Australian citizenship. Let her know.
A cow
like,
jumbo,
you don't
everybody.
Cow jumbo, everybody.
Twitter is open. Top right of the screen is our Venmo. You can PayPal at sdscshow.com. Of course, Super Chat on the YouTube. Throw in those Nike sneakers if you want to. By the way, it is fascinating to me, the idea of a country that is less than 10 years old. That is incredible to me. The idea that you're just like, yeah, you know, when our country was founded, it was a long time ago. It was like iPhone 5.
Nice man.
Hilarious.
That was nice. That's
great.
Such a funny set.
Thanks, man.
And I understand that you're a little confused about some of the things going on this show, but in my defense, I'm confused too. I was told there was going to be a cow on the show today. I expect something very different. Oh no!
Yeah, you should tour India. You'd be huge. I love that you think time zones are white privilege. That's hilarious.
That joke was fantastic, and also made me wonder why England only has one.
Very great.
Rachel,
what
do we got coming in?
All right. So we had Chili Dog send both comics $10. So thank you, buddy. Peter Amsel tipped 5 Canadian, said, "Welcome to the show. Great set. Night Watch was hilarious."
Yeah, that was great.
A lot of Game of Thrones fans here. Technics tipped and said, "Hilarious set. Thanks for staying up to midnight and hanging through the madness. We needed you. Good luck and congrats on 10 years. Cheers."
Nice.
Thank you very much.
Front Row Steve sent you $20 and says, "For Nikes or rice or whatever makes you happy." Demetrius sent you $20. LaBelle tipped and said, "As a U.S. history teacher, your bit about us fucking up so badly that we have to have a night watch killed me. Loved your set. Come back soon."
Great job.
Speaking of the country, Grimbeard had a really funny comment. He said, "South Sudan is older than an anti-vaxxer's children."
I think they're older than the Confederacy too, aren't they? But that's...
Wow, that was a nice one.
Grimbeard also tipped you and said, "I can't believe your country is so young that Matt Gaetz won't even date it." I should have read that one before I.
No, that was a great one.
I hope that had a Venmo with it.
Zara tipped and said, "You're fantastic. Hit me up when you put that visa application in." Let's see. We also had Alexander Breyer tip you and said, "Great set. I hope you come back even after finally learning what this show is about." Let's see. Christopher Capo said, tipped you and said $20 and said, "Please invade America soon and bring Long John to do a show here together. You're hilarious."
Yes. Thank you very much.
Patrick Yoakley tipped only in German and then sent me a text that said, "Crap, I just realized I sent that in German. Split between the two."
You accidentally said something in German. Okay.
It's great. I can try and read it. "Justrin den beiden Apfelfällen." No.
Oh, yeah.
That's
I like
German.
Joe Biden too. I think he's doing a great job.
That was Biden just trying to sign his name.
Oh. Zwischen den beiden aufteilen.
Okay, that one. That's what.
Oh, snap. Oh, that was.
What's that mean, Iraq? What's that mean, Iraq?
That made me very
Split between
uncomfortable.
the two.
Oh, split between the two.
Patrick,
Okay.
that was correct.
Oh.
Sorry, Kira.
Wait, say that again.
Zwischen den beiden aufteilen.
That's how you say, "How do we have a three-way" in German? Let's split the
Jake Parker tipped you $10 and said, "I loved your set." Anna Hood tipped $10 and said, "Thank you for coming on."
Thank you.
Ray Benjamin for courting that visa. I mean, woman.
That is women.
Miley tipped you and said, "For your ancestors." I mean, no, for you. Tam Brown tipped and said, "You're so damn funny. Thank you for being on the show today." And then said, "That bit about people in America not being able to sleep at the same time is going to make me laugh for a long time."
Great joke.
Abby Wright tipped you. Joe Payne tipped you and said, "I'll sleep with one eye open." Great set. Dana tipped and said, "Someday you're going to make someone a very wonderful ancestor. Happy first decade."
Thank you.
Kim Stewart tipped and said, "Welcome to the madness." Let's see. We had Brian Davies, "Great set. Here's £5 from the country that gave you time zones." And then Alicia West tipped you and said, "Can't wait for you to come back. Great set." Kira had got some last minute tips from Peter Amsel, said, "Brilliant as always." Bunst tipped for you to get the hat. Did you get the hat? You had so much time, Kira. So much time. Let's see. We had also another general. Ray Benjamin tipped Steel City for Zara's wall gyrations.
I'll take it. I'll take it.
That's what you
Oh,
say
there's
to
the
the
hat.
wall? No.
Hey, the hat's here. Yay.
Привет,
What is that?
товарищ.
There it is.
Yes.
The idea that is in the bathroom, do you turn it upside down? Is that the toilet paper holder? Like, what is
No, she pulls it over her head and screams. That's what she does in the
Be jealous if you like.
Kira, I always get terrified when people have a carpet in their bathroom, let alone a wool hat. Like, I don't.
Is that what you call pubes? Yeah, Steve, grow up.
And we're caught up. We're ready for the game.
All right, let's play this game. Let's play this game.
Let's play this damn game, y'all. I like the idea. Why not?
I don't. So, what's the name of the game? Is what is a book title for anti-vaxxers? Right? What would their book title look like? And these are the unpaid entries that I liked. Andrew Kerr. I don't even give a shit about myself. Nice, Ben. And then I love this one. Greg Murphy's. He's just not into vaccines. All right, who do we have? By the way, I've got a new setup, Ben. It's gonna drive you nuts because my monitor's not in my eye line, but I can see Zoom now when I read tips, and that's all I give a fuck about. JP, go ahead.
Oh, it says your closet door was slightly open. That's what he was going to hate.
I did that too.
I got vaccination myths, a guide for Karens. How to kill your grandparents, an anti-vaxxer's tale.
Nice.
Nice.
By the way, Kira and Akal, these are the ones that we're going to be voting on.
Starting now.
Starting these entries. Abby, go ahead.
Thank you for explaining a game to me.
Listen, I didn't want to just explain it to the newbie.
I've never had anybody hate help more than Kira. Hey, can I get the door for you? No, I can open the goddamn door. Fuck you. It's like, Jesus Christ. Sorry, I was just trying to be...
Just imagine how annoying her kids would be if she wasn't like that.
You have a window into every one of my therapy sessions. Oh, okay. You want to talk about my childhood. Okay, right. Like, in Reno, my parents denied I existed.
All right, Abba, what you got, Abby?
I have Andrew Wakefield's Guide to Fraudulent and Unethical Research.
Thank you.
Yes. And sticking it to the libtards is worth dying for.
Nice. Greg.
All right. Let's see. You got how the vaccines microchip or alter your DNA, making you magnetic, sterile, and more susceptible to government and alien control. By public, not right. And then Fauci is a big fat phony. Definitely not written by, but all rights owned by Toronto Grump.
LaBelle.
All right, so I just have one today, and it's titled, "But Jenny McCarthy said," and other phrases to annoy and alienate your friends and family.
Brad.
Hey, so I figured they'd have to go for children's books. So, how the books changed my DNA? One shot, two shot, I got 5G.
Zara.
Okay, I've got catch-22 diseases we'd previously eradicated. Instead of The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, The Lying, the Bitch, and the Wakefield Study, which was redacted, but you know.
By the way, Catch 22 is by Joseph Iman Heller. You guys don't know literature. That was a really good joke. Okay, cool.
Oh, I laughed a lot. That was a really good one. She only usually laughs that hard at Ray jokes.
Don't get me started.
Oh no. Ray's hand is up too. Lord help us.
She's already gone.
I have just one Modern yoga, the vaccine from within.
Anna.
So I have the Bible.
Yes.
And a guide to the best hospitals in your region.
Ehrlich.
I just have one. I am going to throw away my shot.
Cass.
I have Harry Potter and the Contact Tracer. Chicken soup for the Vector Soul. That's all.
Tam.
Thing itches.
Yeah, it did.
So you want to catch polio and other preventable diseases? And all the light these morons cannot see or inject.
Cassie.
I've got one fish, two fish. Fish aren't even fucking real. And Beverly Cleary's Beezus.
Tank Top Parker.
Instead of chicken soup for the soul, I've got chicken soup. It's what's in vaccines. And instead of high output management, I've got high output misinformation.
Ray.
I'm so worried. My first one is Incubation Nation.
All right, that wasn't so bad.
That's a good one.
And
That's
then,
better.
Nice.
for Bowers, Wheel of Vaccination.
I'm not going to point out that it's supposed to be anti-vaxxers. I'm not even going to point that out.
Wendy,
He's
save
definitely
us.
the guy. Ray is definitely the guy that brings his glove to play basketball.
Tomorrow, the audience will have both ears lopped off.
Oh, God. Wendy, what you got?
All right. I like ventilators. And back to Little House on the Prairie with my essential oils.
By the way, Wendy, I just want to say you have the best internet in North Dakota.
The fancier the mic, the less it works. I think that is what.
Not like Ben sent his Spectrum guys to Wendy's house, wherever the fuck that is.
Honestly, it'd be
Gina.
effective to send my Wendy's guys to Wendy's house.
Okay.
Yep.
My
what you
turn.
got?
All right. I just have two. I have Vaccines, A Dummy's Guide to Life. And I have this book for my kids is called Only One Me. So for the anti-vax version, I would say it's only all about me.
Nice.
Ralph.
Steve's background.
Oh no.
Steve's background.
Gold.
By the way,
You're in, bro.
to get my background, he's lying on his floor.
I think he had a bad reaction to that yogurt.
It's a callback from 3 hours ago.
Gullables travels.
Oh, nice.
And Mopey Dick.
Mopey Dick.
Nice.
Very good.
Guff.
Okay.
Hey.
All right. I got two. One shot, two shot, no shots. And then this was inspired by the German tip. Mind choice.
All right, who else in our audience? Wave at me if you didn't do any and you want to do some on camera. I don't see anybody else's hands. So these are the rest of the entries. Cynthia, on the shoulders of morons. Catherine Howard had the art of the deal.
Nice.
Randy Longmire, Harry Potter and the Magnetic Blood Prince. Grimbeard, The Man in the Iron Lung by Alexandre Dumbass.
Oh, man.
Alexander Breyer, Santa Claus, Vaccines and Other Lies Your Parents Told You. Demetria wrote, I think in Russian, but then she translated for me. Thank you so much. Atlas shrugged when he realized he was wrong. Sheep Go Quack. How to deal with your midlife crisis when you're only 5 years old.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, no.
That is so bad.
Who was that? That took a minute. Sheep Go Quack.
Wonderful.
Clarence Isaacs Jr., The Anti-Vaxxer's Guide to the Proud Boys Convention.
There it is.
Dana, The Anti-Vaxxer's Guide to the Fallacy. Clarence Isaacs Jr., The Flu is Not Terminal. Alexander Breyer, Horton sees the emails. And I think that's all of them.
All right, man. There were a lot of really good ones. Like the Man in the Iron Lung was good.
Oh wait, hold on. One more that came in from Ray. How to go viral.
That's you got the game.
Hey, figure that one out. I really like Gullible's Travels. That was almost the winner. I thought, right, that was great.
The last one just came in. Man, these last minute people. Victoria Scattereggio, How to Lose Friends and Infect People.
I like that one. I like Sean's. I am going to throw away my shot, but I got to give the answer is to Anna with The Bible. Was my favorite anti-vaxxer book. That was great. Cal, what's your favorite? You got a vote?
I think that one's a win.
Which one? Did we lose him? All right, Kira. Kira, who was your favorite?
I went to sleep.
I'm going to say the Bible also. And because I want to see Zara do more of her dancing, the Catch-22 and Other Diseases. That was hilarious.
Thank you.
Maybe she'll dance if she gets it.
So that's your vote, or is your vote the Bible? Which one's your actual vote?
Oh, dang it. I can't do both?
Nope, you got to vote for one.
One for each of Zara's boobs? No.
I understand that you're Russian and you're trying to infiltrate our election here, but one vote per person, please.
Great.
All right, I really love
Bible. Zara, Zara.
The Bible. All right.
I love The Man in the Iron Lung by Grimbeard. I'm going to throw away my shot. Sean, only one shot, or the one shot Brad, but I'm going to Catch-22 for Zara.
Yep.
Nice. All right. Ben.
Loved Sheep Go Quack's midlife crisis when you're only 5 years old, but I give it to Sean with I am going to throw away my shot.
All right, Steve.
I really liked Art of the Deal from Catherine. That was great. Gullible's Travels from Ralph. Midlife Crisis at 5 years old was awesome. I love the idea that like the kid goes and buys a big wheel, you know.
One of those electric convertibles. I get it.
Yeah, but I'm giving it to the Bible. That was too good. It was Anna, claim your prize. Go to sdscshow.com.
job,
Shoot
Anna.
us an email.
Great job, Kira. Do you have any?
Me?
Yeah.
Just a couple. I don't know. They're not as good as these other ones are hilarious. Oh, the places you won't go because you don't have. and I think that one's it. Because I mean, I don't know. For whom the bell's palsy tolls. I don't know. Anyway.
God.
I'm done.
Rach, you got any?
No, I don't.
I don't either. Ben, Steve, how many you got?
I got 5.
I got 10.
Okay.
All right. Well, maybe 5 and 5. All right, go, Ben.
So.
All right, we've got facts. Fact or fiction?
I have anti-facts for the anti-vax.
I've got my life being a whiny little bitch.
Science for dummies.
Medicine, there to protect you from the truth. The truth is out there.
Bleaches.
That's a good one. I've got vaccines, evil and directly from Satan, an objective look.
I have pro-choice, but only about this issue.
Let 'em bleed, a comprehensive guide to parenting.
And my last one, this was fun to write, but I'll be dead by the time it's published.
I've got how being stupid can actually make you quite popular in your echo chamber. I've got the 10 Commandments as dictated from God directly to Mark Zuckerberg. I've got the way, the truth, the Facebook wall. And I've got, finally, the liberal hoax of having brain cells.
Brains do have a liberal bias.
All right, nice job, Ben. It's time for the song. Oh, wait. First, Night King game. Rachel, what's the Night King game?
So the Night King game is...
Make a song anti-vax. Take a
Okay, there we go. That's great.
Take the title of a song and make it about
It's my party and I'll die if I want to.
That's great.
I want to hold your cold dead hand.
Do WAP, weak ass point.
All right, that's the Night King game. So you know how to do that. You send in a thing and do the thing and whatever. Time for the song, Ben. Here we go.
Send in a tip, $5 or more, just like a game entry, and we'll announce the Night King game tomorrow, and you'll be Night King for 24 hours and win a great prize. That's how that works. We need to really nail down how we introduce this Night King game. We're giving it no effort whatsoever. It's Leedy Doodle time. It's Leedy Doodle time. It's time for doodles.
I gotta go feed my children, or else they might take them away from me.
All right, very, very quickly,
Isn't that what you want?
Plug your stuff. Somebody said, "Isn't that what you want?"
He's like, so I'll be on the show another half hour.
Kira, do your plugs real fast. How do we
I'm
find
so
you?
sorry, I gotta go. It's Kira Comedy on Twitter, on Instagram, on my website. Come out and see me. I'm doing The Road.
Nice. Well, thanks, Kira, for being here. We appreciate it. We'll see you next time.
Thanks,
Here's what I mentioned.
Kira.
Woo.
And doodle time. Lady Corbin, everybody.
Alrighty. First up, I have. Is it working?
And
there we go.
doodle time. Lady Corbin, everybody.
Cap sideways. Is it working?
And
there we go.
doodle time. Lady Corbin, everybody. We're getting a weird echo.
Oh, I thought that was a bit.
What's Lady Corbin? We're getting a weird echo.
Oh, I thought that was a bit.
What's happening? We're getting a weird echo.
We're in the round. Frere Jacques, Frere Jacques.
Cow has officially given up on trying to understand a round.
Frere Jacques.
Seriously, stop talking so Taylor can find it.
Cow has
Stop
officially
talking.
given up on trying to understand a round.
Frere Jacques.
Seriously, stop talking so Taylor can find it.
Cow has trying to understand a round.
Frere Jacques.
It was Leedy.
Was it me? Is my broadcast attempting to share sound or something?
I think so. That was
Wow, that was
bananas.
horrible, and I hated
By the
it.
way,
Oh, that was so
while
weirdly
you're figuring
fun.
that out, I present to you, Taylor, cap sideways, everybody.
That was so crazy weird.
I don't
God.
think it could be me because I haven't joined audio from my iPad. But let's try it again, and if it goes
Also-
to shit, we'll have fun.
That experience for us was like what this show is for every newcomer.
I was
All right, let's
legit.
see.
I thought Ben was doing a bit where he kept reintroducing Leedy.
It's Leedy Doodle time. It's Leedy Doodle time.
Reintroducing Leedy.
It is Leedy. It is Leedy. It's Leedy.
Happening again. Leedy Doodle time. It's Leedy Doodle time.
Reintroducing Leedy.
Leedy Doodle time. Leedy, can you show them to the computer like old school? Hold up your iPad.
That was so wild. I hate that. Well, I will figure out what that is another time. For now,
thought it was first as Ray because his thing was going
that was
nuts.
wild. I don't know how that could be happening. I haven't
Anyways,
joined
guys,
audio from my iPad.
Great rehearsal. We're live in 3.
I have whatever this is. I have. Oh God, so naive. I got a new shirt too. And then I have dye it. And I have I can't read. That's Marsha cracked face. What's your last name?
Marsha Blackbird.
Yeah. And then I have this. And then I have you two being a power couple. 5, 6, 7, 8. Very, very jealous.
How upset Kira looks.
She is disgusted by your couple cuteness. And then next I have everybody loves that crotch. A t-shirt. Then I have story time with a cow. We had a president. He died. Now we're here. I have who really needs these shoes. Then I have fuck you.
By the way,
That's it for me.
is the perfect poster for Hofstetter's babysitting service.
At LeeCorbin.com. You can go to our website and at Art for My Heroes on Instagram.
By the way, the way I made money in high school was I used to babysit a lot, and I think this is hilarious.
I don't believe
I'm
any
actually
of that.
good with children.
Oh, sure. Yeah.
I babysat only one child over the course of maybe like a year. I would do it occasionally when my friend needed help. And she's now like 20-something. She appeared on my Facebook timeline. So I messaged her. I'm like, hey, Annie, if you remember me, I used to babysit for you. Literally, she's like, I have no idea what you're talking about. She does not remember me. I was sure I influenced her life. I was sure I made some lasting impact. No memory. Now I'm just a creepy guy messaging a young girl out of the clear blue sky saying, hey, remember when I used to take care of you? Very strange.
The little girl that I babysit, she's a badass. She's so funny. Whenever she doesn't like something, she goes, fake news.
Oh, God.
Oh no.
Funniest thing I've ever seen.
Not good. That is
So
not
she's already been elected senator.
No. She also thinks I'm Wonder Woman, and I'm not going to tell her any different.
She's not wrong about that. All right, guys, it's time for some plugs. At Bowers Comedy for what do you say, man?
Very dumb kid. I'm so sorry. Am I unmuted?
Yeah, are we good? Did you have something to say?
Don't worry about it. Sorry.
All right.
Once again, Bowers.
At Bowers Comedy for all of me. Tonight, special time, or wait, it's tonight? Yeah, tonight, special time, we have Origin Stories tonight with Jarrett Berenstein, or Bert. It's tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific. Check that out. And next week, Kira Soltanovich is on Origin Stories on our regular Wednesday time. So come on, check out Kira on Origin Stories. Ben, what you got coming up?
I look forward to seeing where all the anger comes from. That's going to be a good one.
I think it comes from Reno, from what I'm hearing.
This Saturday is Gleib Off the Top, Crowdwork, and Improvised Madness with special guest Jamie Kennedy. Get your tickets at nowherecomedyclub.com if you would like. And then on the 19th is Ben Gleib and Friends' birthday show at Nowhere Comedy Club. Going to be a ton of fun. Please check that out and get a ticket. Going to be a ton of great comedians there. And check out my patreon.com/Ben Gleib. Lots of perks, really fun stuff, private video hangs, private letters, all kinds of good stuff. Hope to see you there soon. Great. Thanks.
Very cool. And speaking of Patreon, real quick, Jeremy Day just joined the pin level, so we got 4 pins left. And he said Friday he is totally available for the pun off Ben. So if we want to do a pun battle on Friday with the Punisher versus the wonderful Punderful Wizard of Ha-Ha's, we'll do that on Friday. So we'll figure out the perfect game for that. Steve, what you got coming up?
Lots of different cities. Check them out, including just announced my first Pittsburgh show since I'm here. So
is it at Hambones? Is it at Hambones?
Hambones isn't a thing anymore. It's not. It doesn't.
You mean
exist.
yet? It's not a thing yet.
Iris very much wants me to buy Hambones. Anyway, I believe it's the Oakmont Theater, but check it out. It's on my website, and lots of other cities. And I'm so excited because we just edited all the videos from this past tour, and I got 20 new videos coming out on YouTube and Facebook over the next couple of weeks. So stay tuned for those. I'm very excited about it.
This explains to you the difference between Steve Hofstetter's efficiency and mine. His videos are done from this recent tour. I've been taping my shows for 3 years, and I'm finally getting to log in those, so we'll see.
It actually has a great joke about whether or not South Sudan's going to be a country.
Rach, we got to catch up on it. Do we want to explain the new Patreon stuff we got?
Well, let's catch up on this first. Alexander Breyer said, "Did I just take acid?" All right, so the new
Ryder said,
Patreon.
did I just take acid?
Oh, Ben, I'm going to mute you so hard.
Everyone shut up. Everyone shut up so Taylor can find it. Everyone shut up. Shut up. Shut up so Taylor can find it. It was like a...
I got cleavage too.
All right. So our Patreon levels have changed slightly. I'm pulling it up right now.
Do we get plugs from a cow?
His internet failed on
dropped
him.
off.
Do we know his social or anything? All right.
Yeah,
I'll,
it's get on the screen.
Oh, great.
Get it up there. But
Okay, cool. So still Isolation Nation level, same entry level is the exact same.
But here's the exciting Patreon announcements. What are the new things, Rach?
The new things. So the pin level's obviously changing. We've got 4 pins left. So if you join the pin level, you can be one of the 4 to get the previous version pin before the new one comes out in August. And was that I think that was it for that one. Right? It was we were talking about possibly
Meeting, Rich.
Well, we're talking about possibly doing, and we don't know
say the
yet.
possiblies. Don't say the possiblies on the air.
Say the definites.
Just say the things.
Okay, definites. All right, so the next level, Gamer Guru, now includes not only 1 free game entry per show, but it includes a Night King game entry per show. And every 3 months, if you're in that specific tier, just that tier, we'll randomly choose 1 person for a 5-minute phone call or video chat with one of the hosts. So there's that.
Yep. And then there's other levels, right?
Yep. So
There's
front
some
row,
very
we
exciting-
added, obviously,
there's
you
some
get the
very
free
exciting stuff coming. We promise.
front row.
Here's what we find. We should have had Rachel read it. That was where we made the mistake.
Why did I have to be the one to do this?
Way to unveil this with fanfare here, huh?
Dun, dun.
We also changed, so the CEO of merch has now become SDS CEO. So not only do you get a customized Lady Doodle, a customized mug, you'll get the t-shirts. You also get a guaranteed phone and video chat with one of the hosts every 3 months. So you can keep switching between hosts, or you can keep having the same host. Whatever you want. And then
I don't think that's how Creative Bev's going to work, but okay.
It's not going to work.
It's not how it's going to work. You get a random host, but it's every 3 months. That's how that goes.
That's fine. Ben, do you want to do the rest of them?
I don't, but I don't have the list, but that's just inaccurate. But it's close. It's very close. And now, Rachel, for the more information, may or may not be accurate.
I'm happy if you want to pull it up and do it yourself.
Oh.
I'll post the link in the chat. The next one is a new tier. It's called the fifth leg of the tripod. Ben,
This
you know
one's
this one. Do
important.
you want to describe what this one is?
This is the
This
cool
is a
one.
very exciting one.
This one is really cool.
It's only 6 people. Only 6 people going to do this.
6 people total, and once every 6 months. I'm correct, right? Once
a month.
Once
we
a
have
month.
this, but every person gets 2.
Right, 2 per year. 2 per year.
2 per
right.
year.
So every 6 months, if you're at this level, you will co-host an episode of the show with us.
Oh.
The whole episode, you co-host with us, and you get to do that every 6 months that you're at that tier. Only 6 available, so 1 person per month will get to do that if we get all 6 sold out. If not, then that's when you sign up for that.
And just like every other host, we will make fun of you and Taylor will mute you. It's how the show works.
Yes.
And then, Ben, you want to talk about the SDSC crashes your pad?
This is the favorite one.
Absolutely. Let me pull it up. It's coming up right here on my phone. SDSC crashes your pad. This one is very exciting, you guys. At this level, all 4 of us, will fly out to your home and do SDSC live from your home. Have dinner, hang out for the day. After 12 months at this level, it activates, and we will fly out and make a plan to do a special show from your homestead.
And
Roblox.
depending on who you are, we will pay to upgrade your internet for that month.
That's correct. If you're in the we will actually pay to upgrade your internet, and you get all the stuff in the levels below that, I think, except maybe for the one level that you said there's just the one thing.
All right. This was the most haphazard.
You've been planning this for so long.
Rolled out.
No, by the way, I think we nailed it. This is exactly how we should roll out everything. This is just us. This is our brand. This is what we do. You know?
I feel like healthcare.gov right now.
I spoke at a leadership conference. I spoke at a leadership conference one time where there were 2 people in charge, Tracy and Sean, and whoever was sitting in the audience had all the information, and the one on the podium had no information. And they would just go, "What are we doing? What time are we doing that?" And they just kept answering questions back. That's what this felt like, right? I don't know why the person with the information wasn't the one talking, but that's okay.
I gotta say, Bowers, you're exactly right. When I heard this whole thing happening, I was like, "This is so Tracy and Sean."
That was my thought. It's Leedy Doodle time.
Okay, anyway, it's time to go.
I gotta eat dinner.
Want to catch anything up before we get the audience out of here?
Let's see. We got a Night King game entry. Zara said, in honor of Ray rhyming and being part of what's going on. Proud of you, buddy. All right. That's it.
All right.
And so I want to plug our SDSC Patreon again.
I'm sure it's going to go well. Let's hear.
We're up to... We need 18 more to get
I didn't
Steve
answer.
to put his picture up. I suggested for the rest of June. Steve?
I think for a month, but here's the question, Steve. How many would I get to wrap your new Kia car in that picture?
We'll get to that later. But for now, I'll say this: I'm a gamer. If we get to 150, and it's got to be I set the week limit, right?
Yeah.
So if we get to 150 by Saturday, I think it was by the end of Saturday. Then I won't just do it for the rest of June. I'll do it for a month starting that day. So I'll do it for a full month.
Cool.
Oh, I like that.
Sounds good. Are we caught up, Rach?
Yeah, we are.
All
And
right,
by the way,
audience.
the reason I was comfortable saying that is because we made that announcement and 1 more person joined. So fuck it, let's do it.
All right, audience, thanks so much. We love you as always. Thank you for being part of our Rocky Horror Picture Show. You guys are the best. Love the takeover today with the lopping off the ears and the psycho yoga instructor combined. That was hilarious. You guys are awesome. Turn off those cameras. We will see you guys tomorrow on Wednesday at our regular bat time. Thanks, guys.
See ya.
The takeover today was mildly disturbing, but I will say, Ben, the end of last episode, it was one of the funniest things I've ever witnessed on the show. So, yeah, it didn't translate to the takeover with the lopped ear. That was a little frightening, but besides that, yeah, that's it. All right, good night, guys.
Well, I love that we had the most extreme example of the bloody ear and Steve first. That set the tone for the whole takeover. That was really great. But you guys were all awesome. Super fun show. Love you guys. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks, everybody.
Damn it, Janet.
What a fun, totally normal episode. How they always go. And I will end it in our usual way. I am Jimmy the Giraffe saying good night and keep strange.
What's in your neck?